Yes, Brother Elijah Ali. Now, if you don't understand what Angel's doing when she's talking about the time, George Floyd was kneeled down for over almost 9 minutes. So every 1 minute moment of silence, we will count up until 9 minutes. So in between these events, you will have another moment of silence. So expect that. And please respect that.
Yes.
Now, before we bring up our elders, in African traditions, make sure you all know this, that it is honorable, and we have failed the tradition, but we are supposed to ask permission from our elders before we speak. Because in African tradition, you respect the wisdom and the hardship of life that the elders have gone through and the things that they have obtained, because you must cherish those gifts to give to you. Today we have our elders locked behind walls to senior living facilities. And that wisdom is being locked away from you. Because they could have told you milk will kill that pepper gas. They could have told you you have to have 2 forms of protest, not just one formation. They could have gave you the real wisdom of how to get out here, not the mess you see going on in Omaha, Nebraska, and across the country right now. And bringing you Antifa fakers coming down to Omaha, causing ruckus, you don't appreciate it. Now, out of respect for all of those here, men, black men, please move yourself to the front for just a moment to listen to this elder speak. Because you are the front line. Never forget that. You are the front line. I want to make sure that these elders, Brother Elijah, talk to you, to speak his wisdom onto you. Give him your time. Thank you.
Peace of prayer to be with you. Everybody over 70, raise your hand.
Over 70. I'm not over 70.
Everybody over 70, raise your hand. I can understand your clapping, but there's a problem with that. The reason there's a problem with that is because one of the first rallies that I went to was behind the death of Sister Vivian Strong. Sister that was shot also by a policeman under a very precarious position. We have rallies and we have those kinds of activities, and they go on and they go on and they go on. But there's not enough here that have that kind of consciousness over that long period of time that are participating in this. Hopefully they're participating somewhere else. I say that because this is the wrong time. Universal order.
Come on.
Universal order means that the universe of which we don't know the depth of. We don't know how deep the universe is. But we know that everything revolves around it. We get up by it. The atmosphere is controlled by it. It controls everything, even us. It's like a blade of grass. It has an importance. Everything has a reason. We have the ability to discern pineal gland, of which melanin feeds, which is one of the reasons why they're trying to annihilate us. And if you don't understand that, then you have a serious problem, particularly if you're here, because then you don't understand why. They're trying to annihilate us because we have the ability to discerning like any other animal. We know right from wrong. We have a history of correcting those kinds of things. That's why they snatch that culture all the way away from us. Cause for our thinking to be off-centered. But the universal order along with the pandemic, which is part of the universal order, tells us that the reason why we are dying is not based upon any kind of plague. It's based upon our pre-existing condition.
Speak on it.
Yeah. We have lived in this country sick physically to the point that we got accustomed to it. Now we're sick mentally.
Come on.
And it's time for us to come out of that.
Yes.
What would happen if we didn't send our children back to school?
Right.
Obviously, it's okay for them to learn the way they're learning now. What would happen if we made sure that all the medical facilities in our community were able not only to take care of our physical needs, but our mental needs? There's no way that we will be able to survive unless we separate ourselves from this wrong that has been leading this country for a long time. Destroyed the mechanism that was here before we even came in this particular hue. But our brothers and sisters, who they call red, everything but black. Either it's black or it's white. That's what melanin does. That's why they said at one time 5/8 of that. And he was in trouble. Why? Because it's a drop of that causes a conflict to those who wish to destroy us. The peace should be with you, but it's not going to come easy.